Someone, do not let it go. You can submit people everywhere with this Kimura grip. The way to finish submitting, so once again, I'm going to get his hands on the mat, I'm going to pick a side, and I'm going to shoot, and I'm going to go, just hug over his arm, and find my wrist. Sit back down, wrap up. Breathe. Now I'm going to shift my hip this way. Wrap up again. Take this to his head. Okay? So again, generally he's going to try to get, I'm going to push him down. Wrist. This hand is going to come over. Now be careful, don't punch your partner in the face.
So on the street.
On the street.
That's something you do want to do.
Yeah. So what I'm going to want to do is take my hand over and I'm going to find my wrist. So this might take a little bit like this. Find my wrist. Okay? Once you have this, there is nothing he can do. Even if he gets out of this, I can just keep this. Right? There's nothing he can do. Once you have that Kimura grip, it's kind of game over. Okay?
Nice shoulder roll.
Let me do it from the other side, so you guys see the other side, and then we'll pair up.
Want me another second?
From guard. So again, I mean, the nice thing to do is like go from side control, like all the way here. It's a nice little drill. Come here. You know, I frame, I shrimp, I get in, I get guard. He puts his hands on me. I come and get this, wrap up, and see how quickly I went from a horrible position to a good one? All because I know 2-3 things on the ground.
That's what we're looking for.
Right? Simple, not complicated, lazy jujitsu. Any questions on that Kimura?
Can I see you get into it one more time?
You want to see it, Joe? I'm going to do someone else.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, you can do it to me if you want.
Yeah, I will. So, what do I do first? Everybody, what do I do first?
Grab his hands on the mat.
Right.
Right. Now what?
They just hand it over his shoulder.
Wrist.
Right.
I isolate his wrist. Okay? Now, I want to come over and find my own wrist. I'm going all for it. See my body? I'm not out here fishing for it. I only care. I want this. This is mine. This. It's part of me. It's part of my heart. It's right here. I love it. I love his wrist. Now, see his elbow? I just take it and I make sweet love to it. Okay?
Sorry.
Editing that out of the video.
But what I'm saying is, all of these things in jiu-jitsu, you might hear a common theme about make things smaller, bring them closer to you, reduce the space. So same thing here. Make his arm right part of you, and I'm only focused on breaking this arm. I don't care about the rest of his body. Okay? We'll go over footlocks later too, and you'll see you only care about this little thing on his foot, his ankle. So pair up, try the Kimura. If you have questions, I'll come around. We're rocking and rolling, guys. We only have a couple more. Do we have a time we want to kind of be done? Like 1:15? Is that all
Up to
right?
you. I mean, I have all day. I don't know.
I have all day too. I drove all the way from New Jersey.
Maybe like 2 o'clock.
I'll stay
Now
over.
we get to the part where we kick people's ass because Dwayne's here.
Actually, I gotta get a haircut at 2:30, so I will. I probably gotta before 2. I probably gotta roll out.
Okay.
Is that a New Jersey haircut or?
I this gal in Conshohocken has been cutting my hair for many years, like 9 years, and no one else does it right. So I come back, and it's a good reason to like come back, do this, get a haircut, see people, go eat tacos, you know. All right, guys, Kimura. All right. And then,
So now you get on top of me.
rear kick down, haymaker punch. We'll do kick back from guard.
Okay.
We'll do guillotine defense, and we'll do twist
Joseph,
arm.
what's with Dwayne?
And double under guard. I think that's a good one. We'll do those. And everything else, it's kind of like you do.
So Joseph, you pull guard on
You know, hook sweep. I don't know if the guard is kind of more complicated sweep, like a butterfly sweep. We'll do that next time.
Yeah.
I'll be back again. Like, let's do a June day. I want some.
So Dwayne, you're going to put your hand on his chest.
So we'll do
Yeah, some weight on there.
standing headlock defense. I'm not gonna do
Pray.
that. No one does headlocks.
Get his hands on the mat.
Punch blocks.
There
We
you
did
go.
that.
Right. Isolate the
We
rest.
already did all.
Same
of that.
side.
That's the whole
Same
thing.
side, wrist control. Alright.
No, over. Over. Yeah, so let go of your feet. Yeah, and hip escape a bit so that you can get back, so you can actually reach your own wrist.
That's like arm dragging.
Do what, yeah, do what you gotta get this. Now you're going
So
to start leaning back, hip out, hip out,
Over.
hip
Grab
out.
his wrist.
Swing this way, face this way.
Over.
Keep it tight, keep everything
Switch your hip
tight.
this way. Switch your hip this way.
Now hip this, get your hip out this
Right over his
way.
head.
No, hip. Like have your butt face your butt to it.
And the wrist up.
Yeah, drive your shoulder down. No, drive your shoulder. Okay. Are you tapping? Yes. Okay, Sid, say so. Okay. Man, I'm stuck. No, say. If you can't tap, shout. We're not doing coming up.
I don't know.
You're gonna come up. This
Okay.
Okay. Come over his hand.
Or here, let me do it to.
Now you're gonna switch your hip.
Let me do it to Dwayne so you can see exactly.
And take his hand up to his head.
Alright, so
Pressure me here.
Swim out.
taking this hand, right?
I'm gonna bring this in.
This hand, rest the
Grab this here, okay?
over the shoulder.
Now, I can't reach this arm.
I gotta get.
Now, as I sit back,
I'm gonna let go.
post. That's what buckles the arm. And then I just
Over his shoulder. Grab your own wrist.
So the main thing is from here,
Squeeze.
More effective.
boom.
Drive and this.
As soon as you're kind of coming
As I
forward,
do so,
I
I'm going
just,
to actually
that's why I
Get
can come
your
across
hip
the
this
strike.
Right?
This is the key
More
part.
effective.
I get his hand.
Grab my own wrist.
Over his head.
Once I have this, I'm gonna keep it tight. I just sit
You got it,
back.
guys? You got it? Yeah, we're good. Wonderful.
Once I have it tight.
That's a great
I just
defense
rotate.
guard. That's the double ankle sweep.
Okay, got it? Do it to me.
Yeah. Who's doing this one?
Any questions?
No. Wrist. Where's my wrist?
Over.
Under.
Grab your own wrist.
There you go.
There you go. Now switch your hip. Put your butt towards me. Yeah. Out this way.
Face that way.
Put your leg over his body. There you go.
Yes. Now you
Take
cross
this over
me
his
back.
head. Bend his elbow.
Bend his elbow.
Come on.
Now
Come on, the other way. Yeah, you go this way.
turn.
Rotate me with your hips.
But I can feel that. I don't want
Turning my arm
to.
like a faucet.
Terrible.
It's a bad rotator cuff lock. Yeah.
It
feels terrible.
But you want to keep his arm bent. This. Get his arm
This. Has to be like this.
switching his
I'm just gonna grab it. Has to be like this. Now you have to drive my wrist to my head.
Right, that's it.
No help here?
Right, get that close. Yeah, and then sit back, right, just hold me this way, and now you
Now drive
rotate.
his hand towards me.
Keep going, tap.
Swing underneath. Alright, hey guys, everyone get this?
Now you're gonna reach this
2 more seconds.
over and around to grab your
Couple
own
of times?
wrist.
Go ahead.
Guard. No, let go of your feet. Whatever you gotta do to swing your hand over. There you go. Alright. Get your wrist. Now you're just going to start turning. You want to pin your shoulder to the ground.
Keep your legs tight around them, wrapped around them. Yes. If you don't unleash them, then I will. Okay. So you want to keep your legs wrapped.
You would make sure you bend his arm.
You okay?
You got the motion.
So I want to get this in. And as soon as I do this, I'm gonna go. Right, see? He comes in.
Yeah, he's already got it. See now for me, I have to then
No, over.
and drive
On
in
the roll.
and like
Now
just
roll
do it
back.
like this artifact.
And face him.
He needs to.
Face him, hip out,
over the head.
leg over.
As you pop,
Right.
you're gonna do that.
Yeah, but you want to keep this.
Get it in.
It's like, basically, that's
Driving his.
Hey guys, I'm gonna cover one more thing about Kimura and then we're gonna move on, okay?
I'm not. I'm not.
Right. Hey guys,
Focus.
one more thing with Kimuras. This thing is everywhere. Go ahead, on the ground, I'm gonna mount you. Remember this is the Americana, guys? I come under. Well, guess what? If I come, I can also come in and get this. I can come in, all I just gotta do is pull him to the side. Knee on belly, right? He tries to push me off, you know, because things are everywhere. I mean, with this, I can come in, you know, get a Kimura. Actually, here, where is it? This way. From side control, yeah. So here, side control, right? Let's say I can pin this on his body. This is one of my favorites. So let's say side control. He's framing, right? I take this and pin it underneath us. Circle around. I fish here. Now I'm going to hoist him up and turn the other way. Okay, so this Kimura is everywhere. I just want to show you guys. These are the 36 basic moves, but Jiu-Jitsu has zillions of moves and they've all evolved from each other. So you don't only have to do a Kimura when you are in guard. You can, if you get this anywhere, you hold on to this for dear life. You can do so much fun stuff with this. Not only this, but it can lead to arm locks, triangles, everything because his arm is contorted. So we're gonna move on, all right? Just want to let you guys know about that.
It's the same way. Remember when we do joint locks? When I say remember the shape. Once you get used to recognizing that shape, you learn to make it anywhere, right? So it's not about I had to be here. It's just like, hey, I know
It's
I
a
did
concept.
that shape.
Yeah.
I got it.
It's a concept.
It makes it so much easier.
And the Kimura is way more effective than the Americana. So if you're going to learn one of the two, learn the Kimura first. Okay, guys, we're going to talk about taking the back. We're going to move down a few because some of these we already did. We did, rear takedown. If you're behind a guy, just block a foot, come down. You can do that on your own. Haymaker defense, we did that. This is a haymaker. So we did that whole coming in. Build that into your instinct. Don't flinch. Well, as soon as you see someone's hands go up, okay? That's the instinct you need to have in the world if you want to stay safe. Sorry, it's the way it is. It's the way it is. All right, we're going to talk about taking the back from guard.
Take him down.
So this is like a fun, this is more of a jiu-jitsu-y thing. If you guys want to do it, great, but I'll show you. Here, in my guard. So I want to take his back. All I'm going to do is call it 2-on-1. So I'm just going to grab two hands on one, and I'm going to throw it this way. Okay? That's it. Look, I just want his elbow. Wing Chun, you're big on center line. Same with jiu-jitsu. As soon as his elbow crosses my center line, even an inch, a centimeter, I have his back. If he is an inch on the other side, I do not. See how much more of a structure he has here versus here? Here, he's collapsed. He moves his elbow 1 inch to the left. Now he's strong. So what I'm trying to do is get his elbow just past my midline. Either one. Here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this elbow here. I'm going to use my legs and take my hip slightly out. Now, I reach for his lat. And I put my hand on the ground. This is the most awkward place because most people do this. Don't do this because he can slip a Doris choke on me. Where he comes under here, and he ends up choking me. It'll work. I'll show you in a second. It'll work. There's a Doris, but when I'm here and I get him moving to one side, I want to go up and around. So I grab his lat, and I put my hand on the ground. Now I'm going to take this foot, put it on the ground, and sit on him. Insert both hooks. Seatbelt grip. And you fall to your back. Okay? Fall to the side where the kill hand is, not the supporting hand. He needs to be on the other side to escape. He can't escape from this. He needs to get me over here to start escaping. Okay, so I'm going to do that guard. Take the back one more time. And then I'll show you a drill we used to do that is torture based on this. Okay, so here, of course, instinct-wise, you can certainly pray and get him here. Let's say he continues to fight. He puts his hands back on me. Well, now fine. Take it this way. See, jiu-jitsu, you might not get the first thing you look for because they know it's coming. They also train. So you got to try a couple of things. Maybe try different sides. Maybe, oh, he's resisting? Well, then take this hand, go that way. Oh, he put his hand back on the mat, over to Kimura. Okay? He's sloppy with his hands, go for triangle. Everything flows. So this taking the back is simple. All I'm going to do is take his hand and try to just get it away from my midline. That's it. Just get it to the other side. It doesn't even need to be that far. It could be, like I said, 1 inch. I'm going to take my hand, I'm going to grab his lat. Find a piece of something to hold on to. And with a gi, it's great. You can just grab a piece of clothing, make a fist. So like with him, he's wearing a nice sweatshirt, you can probably make the fix. Here, I don't like to ruin a really nice rash guard, so I'm very mindful of the clothing that my aggressor is wearing. So I'm gonna get this off to the side and go like this. Here's the key move. Hand on the mat. Up. This is the key move. I'm hanging on him. I can hang here all day. He can't do anything to me. This is a safe position. So now I'm just going to take my foot on the ground, just sit right on it. Okay? Taking it back. Any questions, guys? Move the arm to the side, grab his lap, hand on the mat. Breathe. And then climb on up.
Question. So, person's not cooperative, and you're trying to get up in the street. Does that same thing still as effective? Because now if someone's trying to get up.
Yeah, no, great question. Right, correct. If someone's trying to get up, that's a good question. Let's explore this a little bit. So you're saying I go like this, and I try to get up. He tries to get up. I still like being behind him. This is where those rear things can come into place. You know, this is where I can just take him down. You got the double leg here. So the point is angles, right? I don't want to be.
Or you can just disengage.
Huh?
Or you can just disengage it then.
Well, the point of what this whole move is for, this whole, get him and then shift, is I'm improving my angle. See, not only can I take the back, but now I can go for chokes. There's all sorts of stuff from here. There's sweeps. I can start pushing him away. I need to get an angle. When I'm straight, it's a fair fight. I don't want to make it a fair fight. I want to make it to my advantage. So all I do, I get him like this. Changes everything. So if he starts standing up, then yeah, you have options. The way I've always been teaching Jeff's classes is this point of this stuff is not to say I know the Kimura, I can do it. The point is to recognize what fits your game. You guys are strikers. So if you prefer to be on your feet, use these moves to get on your feet. So for example, here, instead of taking it back, I can just, and I'm ready to fight. It's to escape. A lot of jiu-jitsu is just about escaping. And here, you escape, but his back happens to be delivered to you.
So we learn the moves. Our mindset's just a little bit different. Our intent is not to stay to the ground. Now, a great opportunity, like if you get a chance to take somebody's back and choke them out,
Or hit the back of their head.
yeah,
That's like the most ideal thing ever.
why would you give that up, right? But if you feel like, wow, this guy's got way too much skill, or you're hurt, then you get up on your feet and get the heck out of there.
Maybe put one good shot in and run.
So our intent is not to dive down and stay on the ground, right? But also as you're doing it, this will tie into, so if I'm on the ground and I feel him standing up, what were we doing the other night? When you cup the feet, boom, I can add up, take the leg, and there's a lot of different, you'll see how everything transitions. But like Samir said, the first thing is, I want to get myself into a better position, right? Better position, look for opportunities.
Position before submission.
Yeah,
Always.
always.
So let's practice taking the back, guys. Come on, questions. We're almost done, guys. We have take the back. We'll do guillotine defense. We'll do elbow escape and twisting arm control, and then we'll probably call that a day. Cut 3 things left. Wonderful. This is not even really good for Joe's guys because it's completely a little study outside of line. You'll see it completely different. Right. So get in the guard. Give it first. Put your elbow on his chest. Now, so it's just one elbow, just one. Get my hands to his side. Pull the back of his head into you. He's strong, right? You can't pull him in.
Nice.
Pull him into
You're
you.
going to replace
Just elbow. Push him
other hand.
just to the side. Now,
Push him over.
Yeah. See that?
There
Big
you go.
difference.
Okay.
So now you have
Grab
space.
his
So now,
lat.
now come out this way.
Grab his shoulder, whatever, on the other
Take
side.
your other hand, put it on the mat. Slip out. Take your bottom foot, put it on the mat.
Post up. Let go of your. Let go.
Put your bottom
Let
foot
go
on
of
the
your.
mat.
Yeah. All the way around.
Use that to
Sit all the way around.
Sit on my
Get
back.
his back. Ride him.
I got it.
Ride him with the horse. All the way up. All the way up.
There you go.
I mean, whatever you do.
And
Here, you got here,
grab me and
whatever,
sit down.
whatever you're doing, I'm
Roll
gonna
down.
get your here, right?
Don't cross your feet.
Then
Don't cross your feet. Unless, no. This foot in, tight, flex feet like that. That's what you want. If you want to hook your feet, they have to be all on the same side. So like all on one side, and you can for a body lock. But don't ever do this. You get foot locked.
Yeah, and then just
Oh, wow.
let go and keep.
You get foot locked if you cross your feet.
Let go. Let go.
Choke, yeah, or
You
whatever.
gotta stay tight. You gotta stay tight. You gotta stay tight.
Behind his head. With this hand, find your bicep. Underneath your hand. Find your bicep. Squeeze the up. Again.
Post up. Post up. Post up. There you go. Let go of your legs.
And put your foot on the ground. Put your body foot on the ground. It's very important.
Swim over.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, now destroy him. Finish him.
Very nice.
Finish him.
I know it's stuff.
Yes.
Now put your hand on the mat. The left hand on the mat. On the mat.
Yeah.
Push yourself up. Hand, not elbow. Hand.
There's no tackling.
Put your right foot on the ground. Use that to climb up now. Get away and climb up. There you go. Come up and over. Get your foot out.
Yeah, reach over with this hand.
Get that bottom foot out. Yeah. Insert the hook. Insert the left post.
Post with this hand.
Great. Seatbelt grip. One head, one arm.
Now let go.
And roll to your back. Fall down. You got it. That's it. Good job.
Yeah. Ride him like a horse. Yeah.
And obviously somebody in the bottom will try to
Hard
twist.
watch short legs.
Yeah. Not to be turned.
Alright, so you already know this, right? Or do you want-
One more each, guys, and we're going to do guillotine defense. I can't believe we're rocking and rolling with this list. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to
Yeah.
get these
Put this
here.
on the ground. Yeah.
Right? See how I'm going to control that?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to
Yeah.
sit on that.
Sit
Good,
up.
guys.
What you want to do?
Yeah.
Make sure
Oh,
that
no.
that foot doesn't entangle the leg. Because that's how I'm going to.
Damn socks. You're spoiled.
Yeah. But you got it. It's like doing like pivoting around.
I got it out there because I knew because I was gonna try to go.
Main thing is, when you get
especially
this,
if somebody has to close.
So I had to go to this.
I'm going to sit up.
Good. You're
Sit up, hand on the mat. Yep, there you go. All right, guys.
It's a seatbelt, which is this. Pull you back.
Everyone looked pretty good with that.
Wow.
I think that was a good one. Now we're going to do guillotine defense. Remember how we did that guillotine choke? There's a super nice defense for it. It's super easy. I think it'll take us 30 seconds. So, Jeff, get a guillotine on me from standing. Now, first things first, my neck. I only need to get my fingers on his wrist and pull down about half an inch. Not even. I'm not using any energy here. I'm just relieving a little bit of pressure. I take this hand as high as I can by his neck. Pat him as deep down his back as I can, and I look up to his ear. When I want, I can clasp my hands and squeeze. Tap. That's a choke. And a shoulder lock. If I come here and he lets go of this, which he's probably going to, then I can go ahead and take it back. It's the easiest damn thing I've ever taught. I think we did it the first day I did, like, this was 2012 or 13 when I first came here. That first day we did this, called the Von Flu choke. This is a Von Flu choke. Sounds like a French painter, doesn't it? But go ahead, get a guillotine on me. Again, number one, my neck. And I'm not wrenching this down. I'm just relieving just a little pressure, you know? Just a little bit, so it's not uncomfortable. Here. This hand finds his neck. And I want to go deep. Not here. I want to shoot this as deep as I can. Down his spine. Straight down his spine. Not like this. Not like this. Straight down his spine. Alright? Then I want to look up and keep this arm. Because he's going to want to let this arm go. This arm, if I keep it, right? I got a shoulder lock, and I can keep it hugged in, look up, and I got a choke. Very serious choke there. So, any questions, guys? I'm going to show from the other way. Let's do one way here. This way. So here. Again, neck. His neck. Look up. And I can even sit and look, because here it's kind of awkward. I'm going to lower my center of gravity and look up at him. I want to look at his ear.
Tap.
Okay? That's the defense. Same with from guard. Okay? Or like here. Let's say he's on his back. You're on your back. And I'm in his guard. He gets a guillotine on me. Okay? Same. Neck. And here, instead of coming down his back, I just post and I squat up and I just lean into him. That's a choke. Okay? So it's the same concept. Whenever you get a guillotine, stand up real quick. Neck, his neck. So that's why when he does a guillotine, when I do a guillotine, and he goes to defend, he's gonna, take care of his neck with one hand, and this hand's gonna come over, right, and over down our back. Right? I've lost it. If I know anything, I'm gonna let go and move on to something else. But when I place the guillotine, before he gets it, that's why I emphasize, watch my left elbow. I put it up. I block. See this? I'm blocking him and I can get my guillotine. If they don't do this, my guillotines are always like this. My elbow is above the shoulder, like this. So he can't defend. That's the fight. If I get this, I win. If he gets this, he wins. So, y'all want to try that defense?
Yes.
The Von Flue? Let's do it.
The old one.
The old Von Flue.
Von Screws.
Now,
Sometimes people bait the guillotine to get that choke too. So be careful with the guillotine.
yes, that's actually one of it gets a little more difficult because they have.
I'll shrink down.
Can't reach that far. Is
That's
there-
why I do a takedown. So
Oh,
he
my
goes,
bad.
I still think, man, if I sit here,
Oh,
and I just come up, make my hands closed.
Get it tricky here. Don't let the pressure off of this.
Don't matter. You just can't necessarily do everything you can, but you can still get the movement from class and choke. They'll be sorry to mess with you.
This way. Up and over, squeeze.
Good.
Tap.
Oh boy. All right.
You gotta get the squeeze. So if you look at me,
Head of ear, clasp your hand.
the first thing I need to do is this, right?
Pull his arm away from your neck first.
That's our first priority.
That's priority. At his wrist. At his wrist.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, arm over. Look up. Right back to him. You're facing.
No, you gotta say tap because like otherwise it's like I'm not sure.
You almost want people to put you in the guillotine. Unless they know.
Head to him.
Right?
tap.
Up and over, reach down on the back, right. Then you keep your hips, come up.
That's why structure is so important. It should be straight.
No, just so it doesn't choke you yet all the way.
Squeeze.
This reaches all the way out. Now look up.
Now, is it really?
Look at my
Connect your
ear.
hands up to
My
shoulder.
ear.
Maybe get the
Once
Yeah, now tap your hands.
Yes, exactly.
That's
Clasp my hands together.
The choke,
Like you need
The
to
shoulder
show.
will make them.
Choke somebody.
Once you open up the airway by being able to tilt your head, connect your hands to close off the choke.
I want that bonus.
Okay.
So,
Turn. Yeah, now turn your head up. Look up.
let's say he starts defending.
Up.
Then I can shift.
Yeah, I think this shoulder was right.
Struggle.
It didn't feel resistance?
My hand?
If he shows me the defense, I move on to something else. I'll just try to see
Squeeze.
I'm not sure if it's possible.
I need to get air in my lungs.
You squeeze while looking, squeeze while turning your head to them.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Because you, that's the other counter pressure.
You good?
Right hand away.
You want me to see what it feels like?
Wrist always first.
Give me
Yeah, you don't want to
Yeah.
get choked.
This, two, here,
Neck.
three.
Your neck, right?
Head to him. Squeeze your head towards him.
Look up.
Yeah, and it's actually
Put
pulling- it's
everything.
actually pulling my shoulder
It
out
should
as
be
well.
everything together.
Nope, most chokes do it.
I mean, you were on the verge, I knew you had it, all you have to do is just keep squeezing it. I say tap as soon as I feel you have it, right, because it's a blood choke, and having your blood go in and out all day.
So guys, let me show you one other version of a guillotine. It's called an arm-in guillotine. It's a little bit different. So the guillotines that I showed you were both just the head.
Somehow.
Only the head. You can do a guillotine with the arm and the head.
He made it stop.
Okay? Now the way to get this guillotine, this is the standing guillotine that I showed you. Some people prefer the arm in guillotine because this one, he does not have that Von Flue choke defense. How do I get this one? I have to go to the ground. I got to put one knee inside and one knee over, and I can get the choke that way. I'm not going to practice this, but I wanted to show you there are other versions of guillotines out there. There are guillotines from guard, guillotines from mount. One of my favorites is, here, lay down on your back. From side control, I come here this way. I get to north-south. I connect my hands. I come back, and I do a guillotine this way. So they're everywhere, okay? I want the concept in your head to understand.
Yeah, that's what I missed on
Look
you.
for it when you stand up, because you're on your feet all the time. Understand it's a blood choke, so get the deep, deep grip, and make sure the grip is right. Blade, thumbless, make this space smaller. It's not a wrenching back, it's squeezing in. Everything in jiu-jitsu, triangles, rear nakeds, guillotines as well, you are constricting and making everything smaller. It's no wrenching.
It's the same move when we do the ankle lock. It's the same
I'm gonna
thing.
show you ankle lock
Instead of
in a
choking
second,
the
yeah.
ankle, we're choking the neck. Same movement.
So guys, we have elbow escape. You guys know elbow escape. Have you been trained that enough? We need to cover elbow escape from side control. We just did that.
Yeah, we did it.
What's the difference between shrimp escape from side mount and elbow escape from side mount? They're the exact same thing. Anyway, standing arm, twisting arm control. Twisting arm control. I love this. Okay, here on from mount. He's on his back.
You seem to love everyone.
There's 4 moves I don't like. We didn't cover them. So, twisting arm control. This is ideal. What I want is to get one of his arms on the other side, just like this. That's it. Now, I get my knee up, I get to S control, I come under, and I grab his wrist, and I push his elbow down.
You guys should recognize
This is it. Now, from here,
This has been done to several of you.
I can choke. I can take the back. I mean, if you haven't noticed, this is an excellent position. The only thing worse is him on his back. This. Other than that, this is real bad for him. Fight's over. You can even do arm locks, Kimuras, Americanas,
Is it
everything.
the same as a gift wrap?
Yeah, this is a gift wrap.
Yeah.
This is called a gift wrap. So how do I get this? From mount, most people who train, they're hard to submit from mount. Because all we do when we practice as a white belt is escape from mount. So for me, whenever I look for escape, I do something other than mount. I go to side control, I go to S mount, I come here, and I try to look for things in other spots than mount. So here, I'm just going to take his wrist, come under, and grab it. Hand on the elbow, push it away, and just make him so he's like on his side. And that's it. From here, if you want to choke, put your hand on his tricep, pull your wrist up. Choke himself. That's it. Stop choking yourself.